ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westeros Total, King Rivers and Hills, House Bolton, not House Bolton, House Greystark, a continuation of House Bolton. Anyway guys, when we left off, the Ironborn have attacked us from the north. In a desperate plea for safety, they have screamed out in agony and like, please don't kill us and all that shit. But most of these forces are militia, so I'm just going to enjoy killing them, I think.
God will help the faithful prevail.
Let's do this.
We attack!
And after that, all we have to do is contend with the forces at Bear Keep, which is minimal. The only danger that there is the Ironborn's fleet, which is fucking huge. Which is the only thing that I'm afraid of right now.
Soldier, on my order.
Okay, my reinforcements is on time for once, which is some good news. Just group my cavalry together, all my siege guys. And get my cavalry together. And let's do this. They should stand absolutely no chance. Seeing as pretty much a good 60% of their forces is all spear militia. I had someone comment as well, like I said, when I'm talking about this, it's all past tense, because by the time I upload this, it'll be like a month ago that shit actually happened. But someone commented they'd love to be a archer in my armies because they just pretty much sit there and do nothing all day and just relax. Well, one, they're getting shot at. Two, they're not really relaxing, they're pulling bows and shooting over the walls at the enemy. And three, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with archers other than set them up outside the walls and just let them volley at random enemies and kill as much shit as they can with them. I mean, it seems the most sensible thing to do for me. But, okay. I can't exactly, other than maybe use them to carry siege equipment. Ah, shit.
Victory will be ours.
Son of a bitch, really? You will grab that siege ram, even if it's on fire, I don't care. Ah! Damn it. We've lost my siege equipment. Okay, plan B. What are you doing? Don't grab the ladder, you douche. Just go over there. So, plan B just involves me going up on the ladders instead of through the gates. Eventually send one of my units to get up there on top of the gatehouse. Actually, I have an idea. If I can get them to grab these ladders. you guys as well. Come over here. Then grab these ladders, put them on this side of the wall here, and then they can attack from behind. Okay, what's going on over here? I imagine they were just sitting there doing nothing because I hadn't clicked the attack button.
The ladders are now in place.
Just let those guys get on the walls there, and then they can attack from behind. Come on, grab that ladder already. Ah, here we go. And they can attack around that side. And attack them around there. Actually, at this rate it would seem the AI is going to break down a gate or something before. Actually, is there even any more than one gate in this place? No, there isn't.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for
Nope, not by the looks of it.
of arms.
Although they're bringing the gate battering ram around here, I don't think there's anything for them to do other than go to the gate that I'm at. So, yeah.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, if we can get those guys down there, then they can flank around and attack these guys from the other side, so we won't have to contend with this so much. My soul sense is tingling. I think we're going to get a fuck ton of interruptions in a minute. It's at that point of the day where people start to show up at my fucking house. I send those guys to the top of this wall, then I can just get my cavalry to go for the front door. I'll send the Winterfell guards up on the wall and get them to attack those guys. I'll get rid of fire arrows, they're kind of inaccurate. They're only really useful fire arrows if you've got like a bunch of guys that are just grouped together.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle.
And like in the open and not behind the palisades on the fucking... It's probably not the right word for it, but... The castle walls and all that. See, it does promote fear more than anything. Like the fear these guys are about to get when my entire cavalry force charges through the front gates and runs them over. If the boiling lava doesn't get him first. Okay, if we can kill their general, then they'll have absolutely no reason to hang around. There you go. If his general dies, then they're fucked. Although preferably I'd like to not lose my prince either. Where's he at? How many of them left? There's only 7 of them. Can't really fucking see much, only purple. Purple and brown. See if we can find him. Where are you? There he is, look, you can just see his hat. Behind that pink horse. There he is. You can see him from like back there. You can see his hat behind all the horses. It's like, surely at that point you could just grab him and pin him to the ground and then take him prisoner. I mean, if you're that surrounded by shit.
Men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Yeah, I have no idea where he is now. I think he's like the last one standing in there. He should die in a second.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are the
There he goes.
king is slain. A worthy enemy, but no less a dead for that. We must press our advantage.
That's when pretty much every single one of their forces will run for the hills. Given, King of the Isles. His name was Given. Given. It's like the least scary Ironborn name ever. Okay, let's at least get our forces inside the town square so that we can win already.
Curses! Our men no longer command the castle.
Okay, take on time 6, and we've won this pretty much. The Ironborn push back, all we have to do is take better keep, and that's really not very well defended at all, so... There, let's take Winterfell plan, I assume that's what they were planning, to attack the north when it was undefended. Which would have worked if I didn't have a bunch of guys already being trained in the north to attack the Iron Islands. Or secure the Iron Islands, more like, but still. It was a cunning plan, I'll give them that, but it failed miserably. At the very least, they diverted some of my forces from the Westerlands, which would have gone to the Westerlands.
This is a clear
Nice and easy.
victory that goes to only men of great virtue.
Are there no true knights among you on the Ironborn? Well, the Ironborn don't have knights that I know of, so... Gotta love the random quotes that aren't exactly right. They're all mismatched. Because the names have been changed to the characters, so it's all messed up.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. God has delivered us this victory. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your will. On to the ships. Full sails.
We can't go any further north. Okay, let's end the turn. Hope that the Ironborn don't attack me with the Iron fucking fleet, because our entire fucking army will be screwed. We do not have the ships to stand against that. Hey, the Storm King's dead, which means House Mud's been busy. Oof, I thought there was Castamere for not Castamere, Lannisport for a second, where the king is. Aha! Ramsay Snow is dead. This is time for celebration. Ramsay Snow is dead. That can only mean one thing: celebrate quickly. Good times, good times.
Your orders? Yes, my lord. Yes? Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
And with that, it should not, apparently not be the end of the Ironborn.
My lord, these people become your subjects through victory. Your will. Command me. Yes. Crossing for...
Okay. I thought it was going to be the end of the Ironborn then, but apparently not.
We show little mercy.
Because they apparently have more men somewhere.
Approaching, my lord.
Who knows where?
Your orders, noble one. Yes.
Where could they pop? Ah! The Arbor, maybe. Maybe they can still control forces there. In which case they can just keep, they can keep fucking what's his face busy. House Gardner busy down there.
Command me.
I'm gonna bring these guys and Greystark back up the Castamere, and then they can retrain their
Continuing
forces.
tomorrow.
I think the next video will be a couple of turns ahead when we're ready to move on the Storm Kings. Because the Ironborn are no threat to me all the way down in the Arbor, so... Now Craig Hall's. Where's Craig Hall? All the way, yeah, right there. With Greystark and all them.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Okay, so I'm not going to move my
Yes. March.
forces too far up that way. Hopefully we won't lose too many men in Craig Hall.
An honor to serve.
They don't have any
Not yours.
actual... No, they don't. Good.
Noble Lord. Of course, my lord. We shall go. Let me strike, my lord. Moving ashore, my lord. Excellent.
Now that's actually Glover, so I'm just gonna... I mean, the Glovers are actually
Name thy enemy, Lord.
lords of Deepwood Motte, I believe, so...
Yes, my lord.
Okay, we'll grab these guys and move them. They can join up with the fleet at Barrowtown.
Until morning.
Whoa! Did you guys see that? As in the army of dudes that were just there.
Yes. Trying to
Where the
order
f did they come from?
Dumb cuff. Your orders? Closing to engage, my lord. Prepare to board and engage. I'm not yours to command. Dumb cuff.
I imagine they'd retreat now, but it just leaves them open to attack me in the future. But if they had attacked me in Deepwood Motte, I always get those two mixed up when I'm not paying attention. Deepwood Motte and Motte Caitlin.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
We'll get rid of these two. Less
Yes.
income. Oop, game save. Okay. Suit yourself, game. Nobody can contend with the Ironborn's fleet. They're just like badass. Retrain as much guys as we can at Winterfell. The Sea of the North is now the Wolf's Den, which I find quite awesome. Always like the name of that town. Damn, now the Banefort Scott plague is spreading. Okay, he doesn't have anything, so we'll move him up to Castamere. He can retrain his guys there. House Mud and Gardner are now at war. So I think a marriage alliance with Martell was a good idea. Which we'll have before the next part, because I definitely think the next part's going to be a couple of turns ahead when we're ready to move on the Stormlands. Or the Reach, depending on what's the bigger threat at the moment. But what? The North is now ours at the very least. There's still Ironborn forces moseying in around the place, but I'm pretty sure their only place that they control is at the Arbor. It has to be. I'm not sure where else they could be. But as long as they fuck off and don't annoy me, so I don't mind. As long as they stay away from me, they can control whatever the hell they want in the Reach. Hopefully they'll keep House Gardner busy. Give them something to attack. While I retrain my men and bide my time.
Command me. Orders. Your Majesty. Orders. Splitting the troops.
get rid of some of those guys. Rebuild what we can from Castamere. From everywhere, actually. Mormont,
Yes?
you can come up here, mate, and go to your town. Now, Dustin, I think, is actually Lords of Barrowtown. No, Dustin? I know Glover is definitely the Lords of the Deepwood Motte. I'm pretty damn sure about that. There are traits and family traits I could give them for, through the cheat thing. I could give them traits that way, if I found the trait giving cheat, which I have no idea which it is. I'll have to look it up on the internet or something. But because they're, not Stark factions and they didn't start off with the traits, they ain't giving it to their kids and all that kind of crap. I like Winter's here.
Orders?
I will send Mormont
Onward. A good
up
day's
to Bear
march
Keep and he
ends.
can control that. Speaking of Bear Keep, we'll retrain the men and build a God's Tree. There aren't going to be many battles in this last bit, guys. There's not enough time for anything like that. We're moving on either the Reach or the Stormlands come next turn, depending on what's more of a serious threat to House Mud in the south. Oh crap. Son of a bitch, every time I try to fucking, retrain a bunch of guys, plague hits the town that I want to retrain shit in. Hopefully the kid won't die of plague. It's the last thing I need. Uh-oh. Not that, but this. That's the same ship from the north, I believe.
I'm not yours
Yeah, with all those guys in it.
Dummkopf.
Continue, just go down there to the Arbor, which is, they're going down south to the Reach. So, I'm pretty sure that they do control the Arbor, and that's where their, last bastion of the Vents is, if you know what I mean. So, the AI's natural logical target would be the Gardeners. Build a ship for get movement across, and I'll dismiss it again afterwards. Yep, King of the Rivers and Hills is dead.
Your orders? Yes, my lord. Rolling troops into the transport. Full sail.
We'll go help House Mud once we've retrained all my men and stuff. Be in the next part. Whatever settlements we take in the coming war will be mainly stuff I'll give to
Yes, my lord.
House Mud after I take it. After the war's over, at least. I have no interest in holding any more lands in the south. Other than perhaps lands across the coastline, but in the mainland I'm not really that bothered about. The King of Dawn's dead as well. There you go, a Mormon is now Lord of Bearkeep. Whoa, I didn't mean to hit the next turn button. Damn. I think the plague's gone, so I can start retraining guys from Winterfell as well. But okay, keep your training guys in there, preferably not getting any more plague from the damn place. Keep retraining as much as we can. Having Castle Rock would be rather nice, but for now at least this will do. We retrain Stark's forces in here. He's got his son of age now as well. But anyway guys, we'll end it here. It's been half an hour, so it's plenty of time. When we come back we will be a couple of turns ahead, like I said. We'll either be rallying our forces on the Reach to attack House Gardener, or rallying our forces on the Stormlands to attack the Storm Kings. Really depends on whoever turns out to be the biggest threat to House Mud in the south. We won't keep any castles that we take unless they're on the coastline across the Reach, or in a convenient location to retrain men, in which case after the war's finished we'll hand it over to House Mud. Because this isn't a war about taking land so much as it is about just helping out House Mud, because they're pretty much family now. So anyway guys, when we come back it'll be a few turns ahead, so I'll see you then. Annotation top right hand side as always. See you there. Soul out.